I'm Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. I'm currently doing 30 videos in 30 days to celebrate the fact that I'm turning 30 years old this month. And today's video is about how to finish more books. I used to read a lot, like 200 books a year. Now I read a little bit less, but still over 100 books a year. And while I'm saying this, you don't have to reach 100 books in a year, because like it's a lot of books. But I read a lot and I just wanted to talk to you, like give you tips on how to read more. Okay, let's start with the fact that it's hard. I know it's hard to read more because we're so busy in life with like school or work or family or just social events and just sleep. Sleep takes a lot of time. So yeah, for me, like, it's about reading more, but not necessarily like forcing myself to read more. If I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna read. Also, like, the way I managed to read more was like to just change the way I choose and approach reading. So basically, like, I'm not gonna force myself to read books that I don't enjoy or that are about things that I do not care about or anything. So I picked up 7 main subjects I wanted to talk about. So let's start with stop treating reading like homework, because when we're in school, high school or whatever, we read books because we're forced to do so. But now, like, just read for fun. You don't have to read certain books. Also, like, putting down a book without finishing it is not a failure. You don't have to finish every single book you start, because that's not what this is about. The fact that I'm more like giving myself more grace when I want to put books down actually made me read more books, because like if I'm 30 pages into the book and I'm not enjoying it, I'm gonna put it down and move on to a book I'm actually enjoying. So that made me finish more books. Then match the book to your energy level. Like right now I'm looking at the cats playing. I think they would read fantasy. But yeah, some books are harder to read. So let's say literary fiction, classics, nonfiction. So if you have a lot of energy, that would be good to read them. But if you don't, well, you want to go with something easier to read, so audiobooks, thrillers, romance, rereads. Yeah. And also for me, reading at least 2 books at a time helped me, because you want to have a high energy book and a low energy book to be able to read what you feel like reading at that point in your day. Then read in smaller amounts. You don't have to read for 2 hours a day. You can do like 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. It's 20 minutes of reading per day is very good. Like there's also audiobooks that for me, like while I clean, I walk, or let's say if you work out, you can listen to an audiobook. That's gonna make you read more. Then, as I said, audiobooks. I think it's a great way to finish more books. Also, it's great for long books. There are some books that are like 1,000 pages long if you want to read them but are afraid. Audiobooks are a great way. If you take the car to go to work, listen to an audiobook. It's a great way to read more. Then don't force yourself to read books you're not interested in. Choose books you really want to read, that you're excited about. Yeah. Also, just want to say your reading taste evolves in your life. Let's say when I was younger, I would read young adult books, then classics, then today I want to read fantasy and dark romance. So it changed and it's okay. Okay, the fastest way to read less is forcing yourself to read a book that you don't want to read right now. It could be like a book you really want to read, but you're not in the right mood. Put it down, come back to it later when it's time. Yeah. Also, track reading the way you want to. If for you it's using Goodreads or Storygraph or writing it down or just actually not tracking it, it's all good. For me, like before I was using Goodreads and I went to like paper, I was writing and then I was like, this is not working. This year I'm trying Storygraph. I feel like it's good, but there are periods where I forget that I'm tracking my reading. and then I come back and I'm like, oh no. So yeah, track reading the way you want to, or don't track it, it's fine. Then you have to find what does reading mean to you. Is it I said reading more. What does reading more means to you? So is it faster, or you want to read harder book, or you want to read impressive books? It can, like, reading more can just be consistent, reading a couple of pages every day, or like just reading the books you want to read, the books you enjoy. So there are many ways to read more. For me, reading more, I feel like this year is reading more different things. I'm very focusing, like, as I'm doing these videos, I'm reading mostly literary fiction and dark romance. But during the year, I want to read more fantasy and try new writers and all of that. So for me, that's what reading more means this year. Then, just read what you want. That's not complicated. I feel like yeah, society expects a lot of us, but at the end of the day, just read for fun. That's it. So also, I want to know, what's the biggest thing that's keeping you from finishing books right now? Is it TV, or just life in general, or study, or your partner, or your kids, your animals? Anyways, just please tell me. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow along, there's only, I think, one video left this month, but you can follow me along. So please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.